The war of words between the US and North Korea is generating plenty of headlines amid growing fears it could erupt into a real confrontation. And even Trump's military advisor is ringing the alarm.
I think we're not closer to war than a week ago, but we are closer to war than we were a decade ago. And this has been a problem that we've procrastinated on for a long period of time. And now it's coming to a head where the threat from North Korea, not only to the United States, but to the world, is very, very clear.
And it seems many people have taken the bait. Google searches in the US for how to survive a nuclear attack are outtrending classics like how to get rich and how to be happy. And the media is certainly helping to stir things up.
People begin weighing their disaster plans.
Nuclear warhead, it could land in Hawaii in 20 minutes.
This is an existential threat to the United States.
Additional information on radiation from a potential nuclear blast.
So where does that leave us now? Well, only a few days into Trump's verbal spat with Kim Jong-un, a survey showed almost 80% of Americans believe North Korea is capable of launching a missile that could hit the US. And that's despite many experts saying Pyongyang's weapons are not sophisticated enough to achieve that. RT's Daniel Hawkins has been taking a look at who actually benefits from all this scaremongering.
The higher the tension, the hotter the rhetoric. We've certainly had no shortage of that in recent days. But who stands to gain from this war of words? Well, Donald Trump, for one. The US president has kept busy sounding military drums against North Korea.
They will be met with fire and fury.
It's not a dare, it's a statement.
Maybe it wasn't tough enough.
And it's tough talk like this that brought him newly found popularity. According to one poll, Trump's approval ratings jumped to 45% on the back of those comments. Next on the list, the North Korean army. Pyongyang claims a whopping 3.5 million volunteers have signed up for the country's military, all because of the recent escalation. If true, definitely a win for Kim Jong-un and his army recruiters. Now moving on to Guam, the US territory located closest to North Korea. People there have already received guidelines on what to do when they see a mushroom cloud. But there's an unexpected cause for celebration, because apparently all the hype will actually do the island good.
You're going to be taken care of. You become, Eddie, I have to tell you, you become extremely famous. All over the world they're talking about Guam, and they're talking about you, and I think you're going to get tourism. I can say this, your tourism, you're going to go up in like 10-fold.
And where there's war, or even the talk of one, there's always big money. And this time it's 10 points for the bunker business. Sales are apparently going through the roof on the wave of apocalypse hysteria.
Now with military tensions running high, bomb shelters are, alas, making a comeback.
Clyde Scott helps people who are really rich and really freaked out. His clientele has changed from people afraid Obama would take their property to those afraid Trump will start a nuclear war.
All this drama with North Korea, it's paying off in a big way for this company. Take a look at what they are selling here. These are massive bomb shelters.
And one such company is even inviting people to form an entire survival community. If all that nuclear Armageddon talk has you scared for your life, you can move to one of these bunkers scattered around a whopping 20 square kilometers in South Dakota. Yet another firm says they're completely sold out.
Our inventory did sell out, but we have the capacity to manufacture at least 1,000 shelters a year and supply many countries around the world.
So, plenty of point scoring on the back of knee-jerk panic. But while the big bosses are reaping the rewards, the large communities of people are left losing sleep over the fear of yet another conflict.
Well, activist Luyan Bavakwa from Guam says Trump's rhetoric betrays the lack of genuine U.S. concern for the island.
Guam is used by the United States, it defends the United States, but it's not really the United States. If Kim Jong-un and the North Koreans were to say that we are going to target off the coast of California, or we're going to target off the coast of Washington State, or even target off the coast of Hawaii, there would be a very different response from the United States, because you are directly threatening the homeland. But what is the purpose of a territory or a colony? The purpose of a colony is that you exploit it when things are good, and if things get ugly, you cut it loose. The fact that Trump speaks so recklessly and sort of impulsively only helps to underscore a lot of those anxious tensions.